I want to go to Roy Boyd right now, the Goliad County, Texas sheriff. And Sheriff, always good to have you, but this rage being expressed by, those in Martha's Vineyard and in some of these other areas where migrants are landing. I didn't see this when guys like you were dealing with this on your own from anyone outside of Texas, at least politicians outside of Texas. But it does seem odd when it's in their neck of the woods that you get this response. What do you make of it?
Well, you're absolutely right. And that's the genius in what Governor Abbott has done, is on the other side of the spectrum, the liberal side wanted to pretend like nothing was going on and everything was fine and dandy. What the governor did is the governor opened this back up into the national scene and caused them to have to react to it from a political and a public standpoint. So it just goes back to, the deliberate mind of the governor and what he's done to try to bring this problem back into the spotlight while it was being ignored.
This Dylan Fernandez, Sheriff, a state representative representing the Martha's Vineyard area, but he had said something interesting to me, not to me, but made a statement. These immigrants, but first of all, they're illegal immigrants. These immigrants were not met with chaos. They were met with compassion. We're a community and a nation that is stronger because of immigrants. But again, by just calling them immigrants and not illegal at the face of it, that gets maybe to the core of the problem. No one's distinguishing. And a lot of these sanctuary cities, they're not distinguishing. Yet they don't want those immigrants. And that's what makes this kind of weird.
Well, they're all real good about embracing the theory of what they espouse, but they're not really good at dealing with it from the actual perspective of seeing it on a day-to-day basis. And, they talk about all this, and the spokeswoman for the White House talks about compassion and all this stuff. But in reality, the inhumane side, it comes from the fact that the administration has provided a completely open border. And we have turned over our responsibility and of our border over to the cartels and the Mexican government, and they're enslaving these people. Because when these people get off these buses, they're not just free to go wherever they want, live their life. They still owe money to the cartels. And most of these people are going to have to go off to where it was they were assigned, and they're going to have to go into indentured servitude. We're importing a peon class and putting them into slavery right here in the United States. Obviously, the administration and their talking heads took a really good point from Joseph Goebbels, who said that even a lie becomes the truth if you tell it enough times, and that seems to be what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know that far, sure, but you did mention an interesting point, and this notion that they're immigrants. And again, I've heard it from New York Mayor Eric Adams, and we've heard it from the Washington mayor, the Chicago mayor, that this is a bad treatment. And again, they say of immigrants and our welcoming nature. So if they don't recognize these migrants as anything less than illegal, and they're seeing them as illegal, therein lies the problem, right? That tells you they don't see it as a problem. 2 million migrants trying to get into this country, they don't see that as an issue. They're not illegal, they're immigrants, and we have to treat all immigrants equally, those who go the legal process and those in this case who don't. That does not hint of any progress on this.
Well, there's no desire for progress. There's just desire to continue on with the problem we have. If they wanted progress, this week when I drove all the way out from Nogales back to Texas, I wouldn't have driven through a bunch of Border Patrol checkpoints that are closed, unmanned. There's nobody there. I went over 950 miles the other day driving home from Nogales, and I found one checkpoint that was manned, and there was only one person in the checkpoint, and he was just waving people through because what's he going to do? With a line of 1,000 cars down the highway, what's the one Border Patrol agent they're going to do? He's just going to stand in his booth and flag everybody through. The border is completely open, and we've seen that firsthand, and it continues to this day.
Sheriff, it is amazing. Thank you very, very much. Sheriff Roy Boyd, Goliad County, Texas Sheriff.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.